Hey folks, Harley Day Rider here, back at you once again. Your good old friend HDR, out here with the dirty, filthy 2018 Road Glide Ultra. After a road trip, you get a lot of grime, man. I mean, we don't usually wash it on the road. Sometimes we'll stop and hose it off if it's extremely bad. But I just had to stop here for a second, let you hear the pipes, and tell you some very sad news. Very sad news is the 2018 Road Glide Ultra we found on the trip has to go back to the shop. Anyway, the reason it has to go back to the shop, let me pick it up here off the kickstand. You see these two vents up here? Well, if you push a button here, let's see. They're supposed to close like that, but if you push this one, nothing. It won't spring, it won't kick, nothing. So, yep, it has to go back in the shop now because this is damaged. And I asked them when they put these new speaker grills in, I said maybe there's a spring they forgot or something up in there to allow that to kick open. And I was told, oh, no. 2018 Road Glide Ultras, well, Road Glides in general, do that. One guy had one, they came down, they put 7 of them in already. I was like, are you kidding me? Looks like a new Honda Goldwing. But yeah, so it is going back to the shop. And I said, well, can I bring it down Monday and drop it off? He said, oh, absolutely. Yeah, no problem. You can bring that back on Monday. He said, but we can't get to it until the 22nd. And I started thinking, wait a minute. I'm not going to leave the bike sit there again all this time. I mean, I'm not going to just leave it sit there for a week because the vent's not working. It's summer anyway. I don't care. But it's going to have to be ready for winter. I ride in the winter time, so I'm going to need the vent. I mean, that's pretty important to have a vent. The next thing that's been extremely weird with my 10C Pro Senna. If you heard on my video, every time I talk, you can hear me talking. And it's extremely weird and very hard to take that all in. But here's the issue, though. So, like right now, I don't hear myself talking, and you can't hear me talking. Even if I put the shield down, you're not going to hear any echoing. You'll just hear me talking. But we noticed it on the West Virginia vloggers and sub meetup. When we were coming home, I was paired up with Bodine 52, and he said, wait, I can hear myself echoing. And I said, I can too. And we thought it was some kind of fluke, something we needed to update or something. So I came home, updated all the firmware. And so on our trip, which if you're looking for the wrap-up video before this, I'm sorry. What's going to happen is Mrs. HDR needs a day to kind of relax, so we'll probably be filming the wrap-up video in a couple days, but we'll get that out there to you. We got some great thoughts for you, and we'll definitely share those and pass those along. But anyway, I was paired up with her the whole time, and we talked for many days. It's funny, we hardly ever used the stereo on the bike. But funny thing about that was she can hear herself. She was echoing, and I was echoing. So today, I woke up this morning and started messing with it, and I did a full factory reset on it. So I went all the way back to version 2 of the firmware, which was three versions ago, right? And I can still hear the echoing. So that was very weird. I don't remember if I was paired up when we were paired up with Happy Jack. I don't know if it was in conference mode or just intercom mode. I haven't really drilled down. So, I Googled it, went online, tried to figure out what was going on, and sure enough, I can't find anything about it. So in talking to Bodine this morning, I said, well, I guess I got to buy a new 10C Pro. You know, I was thinking maybe I'll buy another one. And he said maybe they can fix it. And I said, well, man, that's a good thought. So sure enough, I went on to send his website. And on their website, you know, there's a support thing you fill out. And it said RMA, Return Merchandise Authorization. So I told him everything that was going on. I said, I really love my Sena 10C Pro. It's for the simplicity of videos. But I can't have that feedback on the intercom system. It's just, it's too annoying. And plus you guys hear it in the video, and that's annoying. Bodine's and his wife, you know, don't do that. And I listen to a lot of your videos out there when you guys are paired up, like Mike Killy 7 has one. His doesn't do that. So I think it's just something in the unit. I'm sure they can, I told him I'd rather them just replace it or repair it. I really don't care. I'll send it in. They can repair it as long as they take care of it. So we'll get that taken care of and straightened out. But so anyway, I just cleaned the gutters out of the house, and that's always a daunting task. Cleaning gutters. I had to get the ladder out. I had to climb up on the roof. Yeah, we don't have gutter helmets. Maybe one day, but... And then I told Mrs. HR, I said, I think I'm going to take the bike for a ride. She said, are you out of your mind? We just rode that bike for 8 days. I said, yeah. And today is the 9th day that I should be out riding. It's a beautiful day. It is 82 degrees out here. And I thought I would just go out for a little cruise somewhere. I really told her I was going out for gas. I think Bodine made a video one time of that. You know, you go out for gas and you drive 200 miles to get to a gas station. Well, I'm on a quarter tank. I don't think I'll make it 200 miles. I'm pretty sure I will not make it, but I will make it around my loop here anyway and get some fresh air. And I wanted to tell you about the bike going in the shop. Anyway, it's going in on next Monday, not this Monday. Monday the 22nd. And I'm sure they'll get that vent all fixed up. So, I told you during the videos, though, we did kind of, we bonded with the GPS now that we know how some of its features work. And, man, when you said it's a scenic riding, man, it really takes you on some nice roads, really nice roads. So that worked out really nicely. And then Mrs. HDR, if you noticed, and nobody commented on this yet, but if you noticed the pretty light blue phone case, like the powder blue phone case, that belongs to Mrs. HDR. This is my phone. That was her phone. The reason it was there is we had it plugged in to charge it because she has more music on her phone. I got like 4 songs. But when you play the music off the phone through the stereo set, man, you could hear it so nice going down the highway. And we were up at speed too, so there's some nice group of bikes here. We were up at speed, just kind of journeying down the highway at 70, 80 mile an hour, and you could hear it just fine. I would suggest turn your intercoms off though, because you will get an echo from the speakers all the way around you. But yeah, she was jamming on the back, man. She was really enjoying that part of the trip. And no, wait, she probably enjoyed talking to me more. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, so, but everything else I could think of. The only reason I found that vent is that one morning it was 67 degrees. And I went to close the vents and it didn't work. So thank goodness I found it now. But, all right, everybody. But yeah, thanks for following along on the trip. And like I said, we will be doing the wrap-up videos soon. And our little kitchen roundtable discussion of things that we wanted to do, things that we did, things that we got to see. And Mrs. HDR is going to give your wives or you women riders out there some tips and tricks on packing. I think she has a couple ideas. We were both asked to write articles. So we are both going to be putting together some articles for our local club organization newsletter. I got to start working on that. And you know what? I'll find somewhere to post it up. Maybe I'll put a copy of it on my Facebook page, and then that way you guys and girls out there can read that articles also. So I really want to see Mrs. HDR's article on female two-up riding. I think it's going to be pretty darn good. So, all right. So I will talk to you everybody next time. I'm going to enjoy this ride here. A lot of bikes out today. Beautiful day to ride. I will talk to you next time. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. And I was going to get some gas to go home and wash this thing up and put it back in the garage. I will talk to you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now. But I think he had a Batman logo on the front of that bike. Huh. Batman. He might have been Batman. I doubt it. Oh, let's turn down here. What do you think? Dun, 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 dun.